So I'm here at Amoeba Music Berkeley with Elit.
What's up? How's it going?
Elit legit.
Yes.
Hey man, what's going on with all of the new hip-hop releases here at Amoeba for the week?
We got a couple of hot ones this week. Big Crit finally put out his major label album. There's a lot of buzz behind this one. This is his Def Jam debut. If you'll remember, he recently reissued the mixtapes that he put out just because of how popular they were, and those sold well. And this one's moving very well. You know, it's got Ludacris and 8 Ball and MJG are on there. Surprisingly, BB King is on this, which really surprised me. Plus, you know, they got like Anthony Hamilton and Bun B. I hear that there's a lot less use of samples because since it's a major label debut, they couldn't get the same sample clearance as they had in the mixtapes.
That's why BB King is on there.
That's why BB King is on there playing his own music.
It's cheaper to get somebody to play live.
Yeah, naturally, you know, this is the first one that's not available as a free download.
Right.
So people are definitely going to come and scoop it up, you know.
Right.
We also got the new Currency album.
Just came out this week.
Immaculate. Let's get one with a sticker on it here. And this one got Big Crit on it, actually. Wale and Wiz Khalifa were on there too. Yeah, you know, Currency always moves really well over here. Same sort of stoned out stoner hip hop,
right?
As the title would suggest on this one. And interesting kind of old school rock looking cover, or maybe even like classical looking cover.
Yeah, like rock, I would think. Yeah,
like rock. And
70s
even
rock.
Pharrell is on there and stuff.
Yeah,
it should be cool. We got the Jacka's new album, The Sentence. This is the last in the trilogy of, you know, The Verdict and all those. Should be more of the same stuff. It's got Jay Stalin on there and Smig Dirty and stuff, so it's just, you know, some Bay Area, like, street raps. It's funny, I was in a show in San Jose recently, and the people performing were all like, oh, y'all know the Jacka? They're all like really into the Jacka over there, so I'm glad that the Oakland styles are expanding to different places. And finally, but last but certainly not least, we have Casual's new album, Casual of Hieroglyphics. This is He Still Think He Raw, playing off He Think He Raw. And this has got a bunch of the higher up people on there, like Opium Pep Love. It's got, you know, the Grouch of Living Legends on there, and some other local Oakland talent. Completely produced by DJ Fresh of The Tonight Show. Should be a different, interesting side of Casual.
Yeah.
And yeah, that should be awesome as well. We already covered this one, but I did want to re-emphasize that this David Ramos is a beautiful and intimate album, and more alternative hip-hop heads should check it out.
Okay.
And let's take a look at the vinyl quickly because there's one or two things here. I wanted to point out this Jaunty release. This is a Stone's Throw electronic artist, actually, but I think it deserves a mention here just because he is one of the more interesting instrumentalists on Stone's Throw I've heard recently. And this is an album that was released as a free download, Sign and Moon, but they decided to press it up on wax because of the demand. So it's not available on CD, but you can get it on LP.
Okay, yeah, because I have a CD of his, but it's different.
Yeah, this is the one before it, Twirly Gig, which I like. Which I like a lot too. I know that about covers the new stuff. We're getting in some very interesting albums soon, though, so be on the lookout. You know, I always try to dig a little bit underneath what gets distributed to me and find some interesting things. So I will say you should be on the lookout for a new album from a Logic and Blockhead, a collaborative album that they put out that just came out.
I like Blockhead.
Should be coming, it should be coming out. So have you ever heard of Logic stuff? Because he's great. He's worked with Blueprint for many, many years out of Columbus, Ohio. He's kind of like part of that crew since the 90s, and he's put out many great albums in his day, so that should be great. We might have something from Acid Rain coming in too, if you like LA hip-hop. Yeah. You know, I'm a big fan of that.
And speaking of Blueprint, I saw he was on something, I forget, he did a cameo on some track recently, and here at Amoeba Berkeley he did an amazing show. Was that a year ago?
Oh yeah, I guess that was about a year ago. I'm really happy that we could have him for an in-star over here. Very great artist, and I really feel like that last album, The Inventions in Counterculture, was like his masterpiece.
I agree.
At least today. Like, that was really the culmination of his efforts.
Right.
To fruition. So glad to see him and Logic still making music, doing their thing all the time. You know.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, Elit from Amoeba Music Berkeley.